Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and well, this is my custom megalograptus figure. It probably is at the time this video is coming out on my Etsy, so if you'd like to pick this guy up, please go check that out. Anyways, let's take a closer look. There's not too much to this figure, kind of just a simple mold. Not too much coloration either, I kind of just wanted to make it plain brown, kind of similar to the Chased by Sea Monsters one, though I will probably re-release this sculpt in the future with different paint schemes. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. Anyways, the size is nothing too crazy. If I bring in my ruler, measures in at about 3.5 inches long, and in width is about 2 inches. In fact, I believe this is my largest casted figure. So yeah. Though there is another species that I may also make a casted figure in the future, possibly even in this wave, which will probably be larger than this guy. But yeah, this is the megalograptus. Now to compare it to some things, first here is a Mattel human figure, which I might actually need to stand this up to compare it to, but it's about the same length. Here's a better comparison of it with a Mattel human figure, which you can see is actually quite large, and also something that I guess you can consider it an action feature, even though it's not really too much of an action feature. The mouth, like the kind of claws right here, or grabbers or arms, you can actually kind of move enough to actually grab onto a Mattel figure's arm. There's not a crazy lot of things you can grab on like this, but there are some things you can't, so it kind of grabs onto it as if it's kind of biting it, similar to how it bit Nigel's leg in Chased by Sea Monsters. Honestly, there's a boot on this figure, so it probably won't work, but if I got another Mattel human that actually didn't have like that, just regular shoes on it, would probably be able to grab onto that as well. So yeah, next, here's it compared with some other Eurypterids I've released so far. First we have the Eurypterus. Next we have the Megarachne, and last but not least, we have it compared to the Jackalopterus, which is actually large enough to hold this figure in its pinchers. It's that large, the Jackalopterus, which I may re-release it again in the future. But the next Eurypterid that I plan on releasing is actually the Pterygotus, which will be kind of in between. Will be bigger than the Megalograptus, but smaller than the Jackalopterus. So that should probably be in a future batch in Wave 2. But yeah, back to the Megalograptus. I hope you guys enjoyed this figure, and if you would like a chance to pick it up, I will link my Etsy in the description where you can purchase it. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.